Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble
From this moment that has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on.
Looks like we're leaving. Look how far we've come now, baby. Might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just to look at us holding on.
We're still together, still going strong. I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. Can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart. My dreams.
Be seated. On behalf of Gina and Marvin, I want to thank all of you for being here this afternoon, for taking the time, we got this worked out now, for taking the time and making the journey, and for all of the efforts that it really takes, not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of each other's lives. Gina and Marvin have invited you to share in the joining of two hearts and to give recognition to the amazing power and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes as they unite in marriage. We welcome all of you here today. Many of you have traveled long distances to be here, some as far away as Sacramento. Some of you have come from North Sacramento. Some of you have made a journey from the south, Southern California. And some of you have trod through the treacherous of the Nevada desert and have come and traveled all the way here from Utah. Gina and Marvin are here today after sharing their love and their dreams to express openly that they want it to last forever. And they want you, their family and their friends, to all witness this ceremony. What we are celebrating today is not the beginning of a marriage, but a marriage already in progress. This ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together, and a symbol of the promises that they will continue to make to each other throughout their lives. I wished I could hear what they're thinking back and forth right now. They began their journey when Marvin first noticed Gina's energy, focus, and sass at a work-related trade show. It was really June 7, 2017 when it all started for real. A touch of the hands that created a spark, and in an instant, an irrepressible attraction began, much like they're enjoying right this minute. At a Tom Petty tribute concert on July 28, 2017, it was actually Gina that made the first real move when she leaned into Marvin and gave him that first unforgettable kiss. Not only was it the first kiss, but another step in their journey towards today, A bit later, Marvin made another step on the journey when he was the first to say, "I love you." You enhanced and enriched your love on those long walks along the beaches. In everything you do together, whether traveling or movies or debating, you enjoy each other's company, even in the quiet times. And it seems there were a lot of quiet times because Marvin is the first one to fall asleep. And there was the trip to Belize, where their journey took a leap forward. There, on a balcony overlooking the ocean, Marvin knelt down and proposed. And they became just a little bit closer to today. And there are many games of gin rummy. They both have a competitive nature. I know you probably already know that. When Marvin loses, he's okay with that. All the while, Gina keeps her cool about the whole thing. Of course, in this relationship, they are both winners. Though Gina says Marvin does pout a little bit when he loses. Whether competing in gin rummy, walking on the beach, having intense conversations, sharing their dreams together, or simply in quiet moments, their journey of love continues. Today, Gina and Marvin have chosen to commemorate their marriage through the celebration of a sand ceremony. This ceremony symbolizes the inseparable union of Gina and Marvin into a new and eternal relationship. They will simultaneously and alternately pour separate containers of sand into a common vessel. Each grain of sand in a separate container represents a unique and separate moment, decision, feeling, or event that helped Gina and Marvin shape their unique individuals as to what they are today. As they pour their separate containers of sand into a common vessel, the sand will merge together into one that represents their new life together. Gina and Marvin, as you do this, just as the grains of sand can never be separated, may you become as eternal and as inseparable as this sand. Marvin will now read his vows, now that he's finally got them written. I asked him earlier if he had them, did he bring them with him? And he kind of looked at me like,
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am and I'm with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but what you are making of me. I love you for loving the good in me and often ignoring the things that could use some tweaking. There are many things to love about you, Gina. You're beautiful, you're talented, you're full of passion. You're a true friend. You have a generous heart. I love your zest for life and your enthusiasm and your sense of humor. But above all, Gina, I love you for being you. I love your spirit. I love your soul. I love the essence of Gina. I fell in love with you at our first touch, and I only realized later how amazing you are and how amazing we are together. After our first wonderful date, I texted you and I said, we can have one of the greatest romances of all time. And you texted back, we can make it whatever we want it to be. And we've done exactly that. We have created an amazing love that is truly one of the greatest romances of all time. With you, I'm just happy, amazingly happy, impossibly happy, with a love that is beyond anything I could have thought possible.
Gina, of course, prepared her vows long time ago. I asked her if she had been with her, and she said, no.
Marvin, the day I met you, I found my missing piece. You complete me and make me a better person. Our journey so far has been an amazing ride, and I choose you to always be by my side. Every long-last dream has brought me to you, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. In your eyes, I have found my home. In your heart, I have found my love. And in your soul, I have found my mate. You are my always and forever, my happily ever after, my soulmate, my strength, and my best friend. I love you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you are yet to be. I take you with all your imperfections and strengths as I offer myself to you with all my imperfections and strengths. I promise to be the best parts of me that fit perfectly with the best parts of you. I'm excited for what the future holds for us as we spend it together. Together we will continue to build a life full of laughter and passion. Today, as we become husband and wife, my heart and soul are committed to being yours for the rest of my life.
Ring security, please come forward. No, wait just a moment. A ring is an unbroken circle, a symbol of unity, of unending love, of the sun, of the earth, and of the moon. These rings mark and celebrate the continuation of your journey together. Wear them as symbols of the love that you have for each other. Let me hold out for you, because you're going to be busy for a second. Marvin asked if he could give Gina's ring first. So Marvin, repeat after me. Gina, I give you this ring.
Gina, I give you this ring
As a sign of my love.
as a sign of my love,
And a reminder of the promises we have made today.
and as a reminder of the promises we've made today.
I give you this ring as I promise you all of my love.
I give you this ring as I promise all of my love.
And they are just a little bit closer to being married. Gina, repeat after me. Marvin, I give you this ring
Marvin, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and a reminder of the promises
and a reminder of the promises
we have made today.
we have made today.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I promise you all of my love.
as I promise you all of my love.
And they are one step closer. They've asked me if I would read the Native American wedding lesson. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to the other. And now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulties, and fear assail in your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only on the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for the moment, the sun is still there, and each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together. It will be marked by abundance and delight. Gina and Marvin have shared some amazing times together throughout their relationship. And today, they have held hands, looked into each other's eyes and hearts, and have made known to all of you, their family and friends, by making commitments and exchanging marriage vows and the exchanging of rings. Therefore, by the power vested in me from the Universal Life Church and the state of California, I now certify you have completed your journey to this moment of union, and now you, Gina and Marvin, are legally and lawfully married. Marvin, this is now yours. You may kiss Gina as your wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Marvin and Gina McCarthy.